Good morning, everyone. Welcome to MSOON, the acronym MSOON, making something out of nothing. It's the class all about recycling and upcycling those things that you think could still be of value, but you're about to get ready to throw away, but they can still be remade into something. So, last week we were working on our paper cycle, and I just want to say that it's not about me, but however, give me 1 second. Last Tuesday, we did not have class due to elections. And yes, ma'am. Woo! All right, we didn't have class last week due to elections. So me personally, I didn't get a lot done. However, I would like to give you all a chance. If I didn't finish my paper cycle, that's what I'm basically saying as far as decoration. If you all need one more week, I overstand or I understand. And if anyone has anything that they want to show, they can. But however, don't forget that we're going to be continuing on with our icebreaker, our fun palm art ideas. I'm going to type that in the chat. But whoever wants to create some fun palm ideas today, you want to get at least about 5 to 6 sheets of paper. You need some paper, and preferably like typing paper or like I have this cardstock. I guess I'm using something that I can make beautiful per se. So that I don't know, and then if you want to redo them later, it's up to you. However, we only draw the image with our palm, and it's up to you to get a background drawn. So I'm giving you all a chance to get your paper, and I recommend using a black Sharpie. But however, if you have an ink pen or a pencil might work well for you so that you can erase if you make any mistakes. So I'm giving you all a chance to do that. And I'm going to type in the chat what I'm saying is fun, art ideas. All right. So first of all, I would like to say, does anyone have anything they want to display or show for it as it pertains to their cycle? If not, I will give you all a chance again next week to show the cycle. Oh, that's your peacock.
Yeah, I tried.
Hold it back a little bit, Bishop. Spotlight. Go a little bit forward. Okay, cool. So, I mean, you know, that's really, really beautiful. I love your feather technique and your brush stroke. However, I still would, as it pertains to, if you feel like you like that it's finished, that's fine. But as it pertains to maybe cataloging it, put it in your art book, maybe you can go a bit further and make some type of background. Or then think about too, like I was gonna say, he or she looks like they're flying in the sky. But I'm just gonna say the peacocks that really have the big, beautiful feathers are males. So if you wanna make it look like it's flying in the sky, that could be one background. All you have to do is add some clouds and color for the sky, but it looks really beautiful.
Thanks.
You got any more you wanna show?
I showed you my leaf, didn't I? Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, talking about that from the funeral service.
I think I showed you my leaf. Oops.
Oh yeah, so pull it back. Go up some. That looked like you kind of did it with that paper that we had when we made shapes and circles. It looks really electric. It's electrified. Can I see the back? pull it up some and back, just back a little. Okay, good job. Okay, that looks really, really good. So you should somehow put them in some type of like book or like a portfolio, or maybe try to frame them. All right. Anybody else have any pieces they want to share? Miss Carrie, you was raising your hand.
Huh?
Brown Willis.
Where'd he get it?
Miss Carrie, were you raising your hand?
No, I wasn't.
Sorry about that. All right. So since we were, once again, we were making this paper cycle right here. It's used to hold like pencils or flowers or something like that. And we made it with the rolled paper tubes that we use the dowel to roll with. However, we're going to show and tell our finished products of that next week. And then we're going to start on another project that deals with the paper tubes. So, yeah, we'll get to that. All right. So right now, I guess we want to go ahead and start on our fun palm art. Are there any questions about the paper cycles? All right. So I'm going to get my clipboard in case I have to lift this up for you all to see. And my black marker, I can just go ahead and use a black marker. If I per se were to make any mistakes, then what I do is just incorporate it somehow into my artwork. Or then again, you know, you never know, depends on if it looks really bad to me, I'll start all the way over. All right, so the first thing I do is just show you my hand so that you will, I'm gonna spotlight my video so that you all will see better. Don't forget, if you have paper, that's what you need. I'm gonna come a little closer. All right. Let's see how all right, good job. All right. So you see my hand just regular? Turn just a bit. Like so?
Yes.
And the paper is going vertical, up and down.
Okay.
So what you want to do is, my hand is, let's turn it just a little bit more. My hand is here. You are going to spread your pinky out and the thumb and just kind of have a little bit in the corner here. Kind of center it. And what you want to do, if you want, like we always do, if you want to wait until I trace mine, then that would be a good thing so I can show you just how it's supposed to look. All right. All right. So I am making my arm straight up and down on the paper.
We're here.
Somebody needs to mind their TV. Oh, let's see who that is. Somebody needs to mind their television. All right. I had my hand here. I had my hand here like so. But when you get to the 3 fingers, you want to just go around them smooth. And when you get to the thumb, you want to make a tip on it. She said, So the 3 fingers, you just want to go around them. And the thumb, you want to make a little tip on it and come on down around your arm. So I'm going to put my hand up there again. Around the 3 fingers, Miss Jean, you want to circle around, and around the thumb, you want to have a tip on it.
Okay.
Everybody finished with that?
Yes.
Can you see mine? It's too light.
It's a little bit too dark. Can you get a little closer? Let me see. Let me spotlight yours. Hold on, Miss Betty.
It's too light.
It's fine. That's fine. Meaning you can make it dark later. That's fine.
Oh.
That's fine, Miss Betty.
Okay.
All right. So now what you want to do, you're finished with the hand part. We're going to go ahead and draw the details to this particular figure, and then I let you all say what it is afterwards. Okay, so down here near this part, you want to come down a little, but what you want to do is draw out like so, kind of centered, leaving a space right here centered, and then coming back like that. So that means I still have a whole center of space left right there. Okay, next, you want to come down, leaving a little bit of this portion out, but making a block like so. Yikes. Next, you want to make like a half circle. But what I'm going to do is kind of make mine a little bit thick, so to speak. Then I want to come here and make like a hump, but not too humpish, kind of flat, but still with a little curve in it. And then I'm going to complete the same shape that I have here, but smaller. So what I'm going to do is using this line to make my size even, so to speak, or the lines parallel, and come down. All right, right here, I want to draw a large hump, so to speak, go in a little bit close to that nostril, but come all the way around, like so. Then I'm going to make kind of like maybe a large circle right here, medium, not too large. Then I'm going to draw like this over the top, like so. Then I'm going to bring this line close, like that. The reason why I'm leaving these spaces open rather than shading them in with black is because I may want to color them a particular color. All right, so then I'm going to make another circle inside that circle, and I will make a smaller circle, but the middle circle, we have 1, 2, 3. The second circle, I'm going to darken in. Everybody got that? Sorry. All right. From there, I'm going to make some shapes or designs. And the beauty of this is even though we're all doing it together, drawing these figures together, everybody's is gonna look different. Maybe draw a little shape like that, and I'm going to darken that in. Now, as it pertains to me darkening in, because I have a Sharpie, if you want to darken your pieces in later, then feel free. And I'm maybe gonna take one here. That's my shape, and I'm going to darken that in. How many of you already knew what you thought you knew what it was?
I do.
I'm talking about before I put these stripes on it.
I do.
Well, you can say what it is anytime you want.
Zebra.
Yes, it's a zebra. I hope yours looks like a zebra. So even though I can continue to darken those in, I'm going to go ahead and draw the rest of the stripes so that we can move on to the next figure. Right here above the top, I want to draw something that looks like an S, but come over the eye, so to speak. As you can see, I made the same shape over the eye. I went above where the nose, well, that's not the nose, but the bridge of the face. It came down and kind of made an S. And so now I'm going to follow that and make it like thicker, so to speak, because I want that to be my zebra's eyebrow. And I'm gonna go ahead over here, make another spot. I'm gonna come down here and maybe do one different. Remember, when you're using markers, you want to draw lines with markers rather than color, because when you shade and color with markers, it really dries the markers out quicker, or your markers will last longer when you draw lines to shade in a particular space. Yikes.
Oh.
So remember, although I'm showing you how to just do portions of this piece, you can add what you want. And please feel free to do backgrounds. Imagine where your zebra would be, and so do backgrounds. All right. So next, we're going to put like we're going to go above the ear, but put like a large curve there, so to speak. It's just like that. And then what you're going to do is draw a whole bunch of lines in a down fashion. Like a mohawk. Coming all the way down.
Oh, I see him now. Oh, I see mine too.
Then you want to draw a few lines. Don't be so controlled, you know, loosen up the hand. All right. So to give you a couple of minutes to get that down, I'm just gonna go ahead and shade in my last stripe, and then we'll move on to the next image. This beautiful zebra. You have a lot of color that you can add with the background because the zebra is really just only black and white unless you are making your zebra another color to have some type of story portrayed or some type of mood. Just because a zebra is black and white doesn't mean yours have to be black and white. You could be having an AKA zebra, a pink and green zebra for whatever reason. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more stripe, and I can darken that in anytime, and that's our zebra for today. All right, young people, go ahead and switch papers. You can finish your zebra up another time. Switch papers. All right, you ready? So let's see how I'm gonna do this. All right. Okay, good job. All right. So for this particular piece, remember I'm going to show you the hand flat and then I'm going to show you the pose, but generally if you want to get instructions on how to do it first, turn in. Your hand is going to be like so, but you got to really stretch your thumb out straight. From this position, your hand is going to really be just like so. So I'm going to trace mine first, and you want to kind of have the thumb at the top, but still have some space on the other side. So I think that'll be good. I traced my fingers first, but then when I got around to my thumb, I just made sure to actually stick it out. And so you want to do this on the page vertically, just like this. I had my hand like this again. So kind of just stop where you get around by your wrist. You don't want to go all the way around. I'll put my hand up there again. All right. So hopefully you have that. And what you're going to do is turn that page to the side. Because this particular piece is going to be going horizontal from side to side. All right. So So the first thing you want to do is draw like a line from this line coming back, but up, so to speak. Then you're gonna draw another line like that and bring this line around.
Wow. Okie dokie.
Then you're gonna make a line like so. Bring the skinny line down like so.
Okay. So,
Then you want to bring like
chicken.
well, it might be a chicken.
Looks like a chicken.
We're gonna see. For some reason, I want to make mine with 3 toes, but I'm going to bring this around like so it can appear that the leg is like up in the socket. And then I want to make long like so. Bring it on around.
Oh, that's how you make the heel.
I almost didn't have enough room for my feet, but I got it. Looks a little weird, but it's okay. All right, so now I'm gonna put like a large
Wing.
hump right there, so to speak. And I'm gonna bring it around and make like a hook. Almost look like a drumstick appearing. And so then I'm going to make that look like that. Next, I want to draw from here some little ripples coming down towards the front of the chest, so to speak. Then I'm going to make something that looks like that. And I'm gonna curve coming down like so. Gonna put this over it. I'm gonna make a bubble inside of that, but when I shade it in, remember I wanna leave a white spot just for reflection in the eye. From there, I want to draw this. And then I'm gonna put this on the bottom. Slide this down off my clipboard a little. Then I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3. I want to put like a dot here or a little circle.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a wattle right here.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, them look like something else.
Uh-huh. That's why I made sure to say a waddle. I was thinking nothing else. I should have made mine a little longer. But whatever,
Yep.
that sounds crazy. Anyway, back here, I want to go up with these jagged things and start to go back, so to speak.
Straighten the stuff. Okay. Straight. Okay.
And so what did someone say it was before?
A chicken.
But what is it
Like
now?
a turkey.
Yeah.
A turkey.
A turkey? I thought it was a rooster.
Rooster.
Well, that's all the same family, is it? Male, female. It's a rooster. Okay, a rooster.
All
A
right,
cartoon character.
no worries. So I'm giving y'all a couple of minutes just to look at that. Don't forget that you can color all these pieces, and we can also create backgrounds.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Get it.
All right, our next piece. So if we have a little time at the end of this class, we'll go ahead and show some of these pieces. If y'all want to wait till y'all actually complete them, you can. So let's try to push out two more. So far we have our zebra and our rooster, turkey, chicken, whatever y'all want to call it. All right, let's get another clean sheet. So these pieces may look a little rudimentary, but remember I said to you all, if you go ahead and do backgrounds, you'll see that how you can actually beautify it. These are some we did last class. Dog and the giraffe. Remember I added my own backgrounds. So all sorts of creatures can be anywhere in the world you like them. They can be in your mind, like an imagination. They can be somewhere in their natural surroundings. I chose to do my pieces in their natural surroundings. So I'm just trying to show you all again, finish some of those pieces and decorate, design them. All right, moving right along. This is the last one. Snake. All right. Moving right along, the next hand fun palm gesture is going to be, all right. So although your hand is, let me put my paper up. Although your hand is like so, basically what you're going to do is change your hand by folding the thumb in and kind of poking the fingers down. But as you can see the way I'm showing you, the only problem is I'm going to need my arm to come straight down like this.
Ooh,
So I'm going to trace that first again and let you all see it. You want to leave a portion at the top, but we're just going to go ahead and do that right now.
You do it. Oh yeah, you doing the arm too.
All right. Something happened with my lighting. Sorry, young people. Actually, I could have got a little thicker on one part. I shouldn't even start over. However, I heard somebody laughing. That's better. That's
Right.
Thank you.
Kim, you're not going right up against your hand?
No, ma'am. You're just using it as like a little guide, so to speak. All right. She said, I'm gonna put my arm back up there so you can see how you need to go around yours per se. But even though I had my hand like this, around the fingers, I kind of made it boxy. And here I made kind of like a short S curve in front of my arm. So I'm just gonna leave that there while you all trace around it. On the back of my arm, I did nothing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. I hope you all got that, because we right along. So from here,
We can't see it.
sorry. Denied your phone. All right. I don't know how I'm able to go straight to the person that I think it is with the noise, but I do it every time. All right. So right here, you're going to make a line coming up and curve around. Right here, you can go ahead and bring that line to touch there.
Nope.
Somebody said no.
This arthritis won't let me like that.
It's okay, just do your best. It's a little bit, this is a little bit advanced, but it's okay. Right here, you're not going into half this portion. You want to go about a third and make like a, kind of like a hump line, but as you can see, my line is behind this line. Then I'm gonna go up here and I'm going to kind of find where this portion is curved mostly, but stay more on the top. And I'm gonna draw something that looks like that. Then I'm gonna keep putting that same shape on top of it, but coming out, so to speak, but smaller each time.
Unicorn.
Get it, girl. So you see I made about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I made a tip. However, it's not that they need to have 5 rows. I only stopped where I actually wouldn't have any more space, but I still wanted a little space right there.
There's your door.
Right. From there, you want to make another one of those little half circles and then make it where it's 2-dimensional or has an open space. From here, you want to come around with a line and a little curve that represents a smile. All right. Then up here, right up under the horn, you right in front of the ear, first you can put like a little line there. It's the same shape as that one, but parallel. And then I'm gonna come in front of that ear line right here and make a long coming down, so to speak, like that, with a hump here. Up here, I want to do a half circle like that. In the front of the unicorn, the horn, I want to do maybe something that looks like that. Now I'm gonna come around with my thickness on that. It's gonna be about like so. It's like a tuft of hair. Then here, right behind the ear, I'm gonna continue this sort of like a lazy S, so to speak. And from the top of the ear, I'm gonna leave the tip out, but I'm going to come around like so. Okay, I want to create this same shape, but making it larger as I go down. So I'm gonna come up behind here and create the same curve, so to speak. Then I'm gonna go in the front and do the same thing. Go in and out and back in.
Back, facing the door.
Then I have to create a third one, but I'm gonna go back with it. So I'm gonna go in the front of that and make a big hump and go back. Then I'm gonna start from the top.
Wait, what was the last thing?
I'm gonna go into the front of this second
Okay.
and go in the front and make a big curve, but come back away from the unicorn. Then I'm gonna go behind that second tuft. I'm gonna come down, but being mindful of the space that I have and creating a curve like that. Oh, goodness. There, as you can see where we had this hair falling in the face, that beautiful hair falling in the face. Right here, you want to draw like maybe like a long hump like that. You see, I still have space in between where my jawline is and where the hair is. Don't make it too long. And then above that, you want to make space, but make a beautiful eye.
So that eye, my eye down in his neck.
From there, you're going to make this same shape, but keep a lot of space in the center. It's going to be somewhat small. Curve back like that. That's the eyelid. And even though I have one, I'm going to go ahead and make 3 more little eyelashes. From there, I'm going to draw a quarter of a circle in the front of this piece like so. Then I'm going to draw a line maybe like this. I know it looks weird, but after that, I'm going to make a little circle and I'm going to color. It looks like a Pac-Man, kind of. That looks like a Pac-Man with an eye. And so all you have to do is shade in that portion right there. So even with my coloring, all I'm using is markers, the ones that you've seen in my portfolio. I've only used markers. However, you can use glitter, crayon, color pencil, whatever suits your fancy.
Oh,
Don't forget, above the eye, you want a little small brow. Here I made like a little boo-boo line. So it's up to you. This was not even supposed to be in here, but I'm gonna make a couple of just hairlines, so to speak. Then I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a few in here. This is just my own creation. You can follow it or do what you like. All right. From there, right above this top tuft of hair, not the top one, but the ones that's going to the back, you want to draw a line coming up and a line coming up like so. They're supposed to be kind of parallel from each other and even. It's supposed to be inward at the bottom and going out, going towards the top. Inward, out. All right, from there you want to, what I like to do is find the center and put like a, I guess a little dot, so to speak. But I went higher. Where these two lines are, you want to make a dot in the center of here, but go a little higher.
I don't know what the hell this is.
All right, here you're going to draw a hump coming that way and a hump coming that way and try to make it even. And after that, I'm gonna put 3 medium-sized circles up there. So I'm going into my design, even though that's not part of it. I'm putting this on the crown of my unicorn because that's where I'm gonna put her name. And here, I think I'm just gonna make a line that shows that's where the back of the body goes out. So, you know, right here, I just wanna add something that makes it look mythical or mystical. I added a little star. You can add a moon. You can add a heart. Or you don't have to add anything. So that concludes our unicorn. And we're going to go ahead quickly and just do one more, which will be a real simple piece. This was our most complicated piece so far. Since I put lines on each tuft of my hair, I forgot I could do this one too. All right, so know you think there's not a lot of space. There's a lot of space to create a background because the background could be off in the far bend that the unicorn is so forward into your face. All right, now we're going on to our fourth piece, which I wanted to get out about 5, but it looks like we're only going to do 4 today. So once again, I'm going to create the palm shape for you. Your hand is going to be like so, regular. Each time I'm using my left hand. If you want to be creative and try the right hand, you can. But if you want to stick to the left hand, what you're going to do is keep your 3 middle fingers, the index, the middle, and the next finger flat, but you're going to draw up by bending the pinky and the thumb. And so first, I'm going to do the image for that and show it all to you. All right, so what you want to do is leave some portion on the top. But I'll show you, and you're not going to do the wrist this time. You have to bend your pinky and thumb. All right, so this is what you want to create. Put the hand back there. All you're gonna do is leave some space. Remember, my 3 middle fingers were flat, and I drawed up my thumb and pinky to get some kind of curves there. So,
A cactus.
yes, but go ahead and draw. You don't want to draw around. You want to draw around your fingers, rounded shapes. So it's not like you really have to touch your hand. Go ahead and draw that shape. And we're going to go ahead and finish that. It's not going to take that long. Good job, Miss Etheria. You said cactus. And so I had messed up a sheet of paper earlier when we were doing that unicorn. It really wasn't messed up, but I didn't like how that came back. I'm going to just use this for a ruler. Although I do have, okay, let me show y'all I have my tools. I have a ruler right here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line at the bottom of this plant. The reason why I'm using a ruler is because I want mine to be somewhat straight. Not somewhat, I want it to be straight. So you just want a little bit of space left on the outside of the piece. And since this side is longer, I want to just bring this one out just a little bit more. Now you can be creative. I'm going to make a bottom and some sides, but this is going to be the pot for the cactus, and you can be creative and make your own pot. But first I'm going to show you mine, and then you can go ahead and create your own if you like. So my bottom is going to be somewhat rounded. To draw that, I'm going to turn my page upside down. That's my bottom. And then I'm going to join my sides. That's what I have. You can make your pot any type of way you like. So I just need to neaten that up some, but I'll do that later for my own creativity and design. All right, right now, I'm going to make a little shape on this pot The reason why I have to lay this down and I didn't have to before is because I'm making straighter lines. I wanted to make a line across like that, and then I'm gonna make a design on my pot, so to speak. One, two, three. You can make any design you like so that yours will be different than anyone else's or mine. This is the design I've done so far. Then you're going to draw something at the top. It kind of looks like that. It doesn't have to look perfect because it's like a plant. Plants have many different types of leaves and just all kinds of things that look different, so to speak. All right, so from there, you want to draw this particular, it's just like making this, I'm really just drawing 3 lines out really quickly, just slashing them out. And I'm gonna go all the way around this particular shape, which is the cactus. Just kind of making sure to space them out and make them really come out so they can look sticky, like they'll stick you. I'm leaving spaces. As you can see right here, the 2 that I had on this side, I went in between that so as to give it some space. Just keep going. If you get a chance to design any of these and or color, you're more than welcome to show these in class next week. So that's what that portion looks like. And to put the pricks on the face of the plant, you want to go, instead of out, you want to go up and down like so, and space those out as well. I'm still doing like 3 lines. If you want to do 4 or experiment with how it looks, it's up to you. Space them out, going on this side. When you pull it back, you'll be able to see where you need to add a prick, if at all, any. All right. So that basically, I think those 4 are really good pieces for today. Once again, in order, what we did today is our zebra. Then we did rooster, turkey, chicken.
Cock-a-turtle-doo.
Then our unicorn.
Woo-hoo.
And then our cacti.
I love that one.
So that was really simple. So once again, the reason why I did not add a table on here is because it's up to you to do your own background. your piece may be in the windowsill. It might be out in the desert. It might be on your front sidewalk out by the mailbox. It might be in your hand, giving it to somebody, just like I'm putting my hand up under here. You could create a hand like our fun palm press by doing your hand just like this and tracing over it. You know, like you giving it to somebody for a gift. I don't want to give y'all all my ideas.
Give them to us. Give them, give them.
So that's what I like to do is go ahead and say maybe 3 to 4 places I would love for my rooster to be. And then my rooster could be on a stamp, like a stamp. I could make this out of a stamp that you use for mailing postage. I don't know, it doesn't have to be in a natural setting. However, I want you all to go ahead and have fun with those. And I know some of you came in late on the paper cycle. However, if you do want to show your paper cycle next week, you are more than welcome to. We did not get a chance to finish the designing of it. And however, at this time, I want to say, does anyone have any questions, any comments, anything you would like to add to the rest of this class?
It was great.
Thank you so much. Anybody want to show anything? You don't have to now. You can wait till you finish beautifying your piece. Oh, wow. Can you pull it back a little bit? Oh, I like your pot. That's different. I like your pot, Ms. Jean.
Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you all for joining. Oh, you going to show something, Miss Etheria?
Yeah, so about my cycle, I know I told you my notes was all messed up, but this is what I did so far. I'm trying to turn the computer around so you can see it. Can you see it?
No.
No, I only see like a board. Okay, wow. You're trying to show out.
I put some spokes, them little spiny things on the wheel.
Uh-huh.
But this, I didn't cut it short enough, right?
Well, what piece is that? So is that your handlebars?
Now the handlebars I didn't finish. These the handlebars. Oh, you can't see that.
That's the piece that I thought you was showing me.
It's the handlebars.
Okay, I see it, but you wasn't supposed to flatten your handlebars out. You know what I would do for my handlebars? You wasn't supposed to flatten them out right here, Miss Etheria. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Ask your question.
But this piece right here and this piece up here, I don't know if you can see it. I didn't cut it short enough, or it could be that long.
Let me show you mine.
I can't tell how long yours is. Okay.
Are you looking? Right here.
Oh, it is kind of long.
First of all, your handlebar is supposed to stay like a tube, not flat. But hold on, because you have them flat, as you can see right here on the bottom, I had my flat piece, and what I did was just added a coil, a paper tube, and glued it on top of there to make it thicker.
All right.
That's one thing you can do for your handlebars. And right here, I told you I wrapped a piece of paper around to make the little knobs. You don't have to have knobs. That's fine. All right. This piece right here is fine that I see on your piece. It's supposed to attach to the 2 things that's going to your seat.
Okay. I got that part.
Yes, but this part I have not attached yet. This is the top pole that goes to the seat. And what I'm gonna do is attach it. You see how it's straightening up my basket as I pull it back?
Okay.
It's gonna attach right here. I might be able to pull it in the inside like that. You see what I'm saying? It
Well,
just,
mine's too long.
remember I said leave it long at first so that you'll be able to measure properly where it goes. As you can see, my bike is bending back, but once I actually attach that, it's stabilized.
Okay.
So I can attach it right here on the outside, or I can pull these tabs on the inside and glue it and tape it. It's up to you. However you want it,
Long.
how you want it to look.
Mine look like it's about 12, 16 inches long.
Let's see. Well, once again, you're supposed to pull it up
Uh-huh.
So what I'm saying is you have to measure directly where it's gonna hit on the outside or the inside and fold it in, or cut it off and glue it right to the container of the holder on the outside. But don't cut it too short.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Wow, that's looking good. You're trying to show out.
I
Yeah.
was. I'm saying
It
it
looks
is
so good. The black, what color is that? Black and silver or black and gold?
gold. Black and
That's
gold.
good.
And I made the feet shape of the V where the two pieces attached to the feet. My cup is shaped like that V.
Okay. Is that your high school colors?
No. It's a I had already.
Do you remember your high school colors?
Green and white.
That's Turner. Turner High School.
Uh-huh.
Me too. Turner. Turner High School.
Turn up for Turner. Anyway, I love you all. Thank y'all so much for joining. Miss Etheria, Miss Carrie, Miss Peggy, Sharon Hartnett, and y'all know my faithful students, Miss Jean Harris. I see a couple people got off. We're going to show some of these palm creations next week. It's a project, but we'll be showing our paper cycles as well. So please join in and don't get behind and come back into class and see something beautiful and say, Kim, you're going to start over again, or you'll show us again. Just go ahead and please join the class if you have the time. I love you all. Thank you for making something out of nothing with Kimberlie Wright. Have a wonderful and blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.